This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. We hit the bottom with our indicator. Yes, the fallout with FTX and Binance. I want to show you today what our indicator is doing. Very exciting. In terms of the price action, we're going to go through the details, go through the technicals. Let's dig in and let me show you. Guys, look on the 8-hourly time frame. Now, the 8-hourly on our Fire and Ice, you will see an exact hit. Boom, guys, on the drop. Congratulations. And I want to state for the record, this is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. Look at this nice 4.5% move. But for the record, what were we talking about beforehand? Not only did I bring up the notion, and we'll talk about the 8-hourly time frame. I particularly want to mention, the 8-hourly for the following reason. It also served recently as a bottom level support for the Standard & Poor's and the NASDAQ. You guys look back on the 8-hourly on your Fire and Ice. It is literally the number one indicator. Now, in terms of that, I know you think there's too many time frames. There's not that many time frames. Let's look at the daily. Okay, we have the 8-hourly, we have the 4-hourly, we have the hourly, the 30-minute. That's 5 time frames. Okay, so you might have the 15-minute, might have the 5-minute, might have maybe the 3-minute, the 1-minute guys, and maybe like a 15-second. But looking at this, it's not overly burdensome. I'm going to say that. Now, in terms of the additional features, I want to be on the record with VIP with, guys, the entire community crypto for the following. And this is important. This is who we are. Pay attention. Let me turn this around. What have we been covering, guys? What have we been covering the last several days? Let's look at this. This is a look at our new website that we're building with the Bybit development team. Shout out, guys. We're excited about that. But in terms of this, what have we covered over the last several days? Guys, this is what makes us who we are. This is what makes us the number one trade group. I talk about it all the time. You who are in VIP know this. You know this. Former hedge fund owner, private, non-SEC, not financial advice. What makes us the number one trade group? I'm going to show you right now. In terms of this, what have I been covering the last several days? You know this. Laddering. Hey, laddering and scaling. Meaning what, guys? Less exposure towards the top. You guys got it. With what? Look at this. In terms of the graphics, do you understand what I've been presenting to you the last several days before this drop? Now, some of you caught the short. Congratulations to the ones that caught the short. I'll talk about that as well in terms of that information. First of all, though, I want to remind you that I've been telling you that heavy cash is stacked at your lower levels. Hey, guys, out of the price action near that fire sale line, and even on that fire sale line. You know I've been telling you guys, this is very important for VIP. Let's take a look at this very quickly. In terms of the fire sale, I want to show you our instructions for VIP in the back. Fire sale line on our indicator. What is that? Ladders below. You got it, guys. Laddering in below the fire sale line. Congratulations to the VIP who are trading. Number one trade group. Very exciting. Now, let's go through one of the pattern dynamics. Let's go through this. And guys, that's that VIP. VIPtrader.com. We're working on it, guys. It's a lot of work. You can see what the Bybit original development team is doing. That's our Fire and Ice. That's our indicator. Working. It's working, guys, in terms of that. Now, in terms of the overall, I want to show you something very important. Remember that we had this specific move here. We had this specific pattern, rather. Now, what was this? It's undeniable. We're not gonna talk around this. We're not gonna say, well, maybe it is or maybe it isn't. We can say that we have a what would we say, a confluent, or we have it would be confluent. And the reason it would be confluent is for the following. I want to shout out to AJ Crypto. AJ, it was great to have you for a bit in the back room today. AJ is our longest standing VIP. AJ, my man, what's going on? I hope the business travels are treating you well. And for all the new VIPs, just so that you know, AJ is a big dog. He's a big guy, guys. In crypto, he's a great guy. Dear friend of mine. In terms of the roof formation, okay, that half diamond, as we look at that, yes, the half diamond, what did we essentially do? Now, first of all, you understand we broke to the upside, contravening the market, but I want you to understand, we came back, boom. This is a throwback. You guys know this. It's a throwback. I want you to become accustomed to moves like this. After you break out to the upside of any pattern, I want you to go right on, guys. Go in the back, because I'm posting these all the time for the VIP, and soon we'll have VIP Trader. Okay, soon we'll have this where you guys can just point and click visual index. Look at this, guys. Take a look. Visual index. You'll be able to click on that and pick any of the patterns that we deal with, but you see that roof formation. You guys see that? It's a half diamond formation. Expect it to break to the downside, but what's the important thing? The throwback is a 60-40 likelihood of a throwback pullback occurrence right here. So really what we just did was, guys, in line with the probabilities. We're a probability-based trade group. Extraordinarily excited about this 8-hour pickup. Beautifully well done. Beautifully well done. If you can synchronize, it's going to take a little bit of work. And I'll say this, guys, I understand not everyone is going to have this level of a trade station, but that's why I have this level of a trade station. You don't need it, guys, necessarily. Now, in terms of setting up your features in 2022 and beyond, next year, Q4 is it. We're getting ready. I'll tell you, in terms of Bankman-Fried, this whole deal with FTX, let's discuss this, okay? Let's discuss this. It's on our record. You guys know that. It's on our record, and there's some rules of conduct that we have on our VIP, always trying to create a safe space for you guys to trade and feel good online, etc. Now, in terms of the, guys, this billionaire's fortune, FTX, I got to tell you guys, there are warning signs. And in terms of that, what was he doing? Did this not make sense to some other people? What was this guy doing with FTX? We have to say this. Not only getting a little bit overly political, right? He's going to fund a certain party or not. I mean, stay out of politics. I got to say that. It was my first kind of, I say slight disagreement with this guy. But as he folded, as the story has unwound itself, Binance has made an official offer, a letter of intent on acquiring FTX. The important part here is that this individual literally has had the largest evisceration within a day of any billionaire, listen, of any billionaire, okay, in the history. While Bloomberg has been keeping history, he's had the largest evisceration of wealth in the shortest amount of time. That's not the kind of record you want next to your name. But hey, you know, if going in, listen to this, guys, 94% of his wealth was wiped out, all right, by Zhao. The hammer came down. What was FTX doing? Just so that we can talk about it as a group and understand what in the world was FTX doing? Going in like a white knight and buying up all the failed businesses in crypto? I got to tell you guys, that became to the point where I kept watching it. But didn't it feel like a Luna situation? A little bit. Where's the rationale in buying up all the dead worthless companies in crypto that are failing? Like, you know, I don't know, guys. That in promoting a political party. I just have to say, guys, we keep politics out of crypto. And I know they worked their way into crypto on the back end, but just come on, you know, just I don't know. That's not a fight that I choose to fight. So in terms of where we are at, I'm going to say the following. I want to dig into that news just a bit for the following reason. And yes, in terms of the death spiral, I will tell you the laddering has paid off. If you've been laddering to the downside, it has paid off. Right now, given the technical circumstance, there's accompanied by the fundamentals that are in play. I will tell you the following. If you've been trading, you have noticed something very particular, okay? You've noticed something extremely particular about the price action. Bitcoin has been, and pay attention to this, guys, Bitcoin has been, I'd say, intermittently flash dumping and jumping to the down and the upside. If you're trading, you know exactly what I mean, okay? There have been standardized patterns. Bitcoin will, aside from the standardized markets, if we would look at the let's say the typical correlation with, let's say the NASDAQ, okay? Not SPX, or let's say the S&P 500 necessarily, but we're noticing on Bitcoin, let's say that we just had a bull flag here, right? We're noticing Bitcoin is receiving some thrusts, bam, to the downside. Some volatility spikes, extremely volatile day. You understand, extremely volatile day, guys. Yesterday, this was some price action, the likes of which you haven't seen. And I'll tell you, looking at the dynamics here, do you all in the back, and shout out to the VIP, I know that you're trading. We love volatility like this. But taking a look, do you all remember we had a huge flash back to the upside, which counted as, on this 4-hourly chart, a throwback or a pullback to prior support. Flash, guys, like a hand grenade went off. Boom, boom, to the upside, to the downside. extremely dangerous waters to be trading in if you are not advanced. This is why we recommend the 100 rounds for our VIP. But as we look at the 5 minute, I want you to appreciate these levels of volatility that went on here. This was a flash throwback or pullback to the upside. Bam, what was this? This was a move of 7.56% to the upside. And I will tell you, as a matter of fact, what did we run into at the top that traded phenomenally well? An ice cold short. Boom. That was on the hourly. We ran into an ice cold short on the hourly, exactly matching up with that specific prior support to resistance flip. Really beautifully well done. I got a phone call. To tell you the truth, I got a phone call on that hourly. That's the way to do it, guys. On that hourly phone call with the ice cold short. Congratulations to all the VIP. I want to state that because we've been receiving these intermittent thrusts to the downside. I don't know if it's a forced liquidation. You have to understand, with FTX right now, are they literally just dumping? Have they been dumping into the market? And I'll tell you, this is the kind of information, if you know the answer to it, it could get you in trouble. Listen up. If you know the answer to this question and you're trading on it, it could potentially get you in trouble. Guys, so in terms of that, let's discuss this from a reasonable standpoint. That we're receiving these flash drops, these flash pops in and around. Is it liquidity that's being generated or pushed through by FTX, etc.? I'm going to bring up that possibility because the price action has been so erratic on Bitcoin. To the extent that we have external influences like this and Bitcoin is not technically behaving, I'm going to encourage the VIP to do exactly what we have been doing. That's going to be the following. I'm going to encourage you to ladder in. I'm just going to encourage you to ladder in, okay? Heavy cash to the downside, without a doubt. I don't think you can go wrong with heavy cash reserves with standardized levels, okay? Levels, I would like those to be your fire and ice levels, bottom line. With scaling, meaning more capital towards the downside. Understand the multiple time frames. Understand we just caught that 8 hourly. Guys, it's a beautiful chart. Just consider the daily 8 hourly, 4 hourly, okay? Those are your big time frames. We said last night the 4 hourly. It played very well if you caught that specific fire sale line in the 4 hourly. Then you've got your hourly, and then you get a little bit more aggressive, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, maybe 3 minute if you're just flash trading. Again, anything under the hourly, I always tell you, that is the pro zone. So ladders are the way to go right now. Fire and ice is, guys, that's go time. You know, you understand. We caught the low on the 8 hourly. What's up? That is VIP. That's who we are. That's who we are. It was the 4 hourly precedingly, then the 8 hourly. And I just tell you don't have too many time frames to go through, do you guys? If my time frames literally are right in front of me, right here, how can I miss it? It's not hard to throw this together, guys. All the additional. But it's not hard to put together 4 or 5 time frames in front of you, split your screen up, make sure that you're plugged in with VIP, make sure you're plugged in with Bitcoin Spike. We're going to roll in the back. We're going to go trading. We're looking forward to live streaming with you guys soon. Just wanted to shout out to you. I know this is not easy. Heavy cash reserves. I know you want to make money in the market. Heavy cash reserves. I'm going to tell you guys, heavy cash reserves are the way to be. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIPTrader.com. We're going to go hit it in the back. Let's go get some of these moves, guys. Congratulations to all the VIP trading. This is London. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.